everyone, welcome back to a new video. I have been sent a package from a company called, actually I think these are from Amazon, or you can get them from Amazon. Maybe they didn't come from Amazon because they don't have the Amazon. I don't even know. But it's from a company called BettyCora, and I'm going to leave the Amazon links below so you can find them. Yes, I am. I'm going to do that. But everything came in a bubble wrapped packet, in another bubble wrapped packet. So they were packed quite well, which I quite liked. I took everything out because otherwise it would have taken me ages. And then you get, oh, there's so many now. They've sent me so many nail tips. I've got so many to show you. But everything comes in its own individual box as well, which is quite nice. And you can always recycle, so don't panic. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take I did cut the little stickers that keep these shut. I thought, hang on, what am I doing? All right, yeah, okay, I'm going to show you these first. So the things in the little boxes, firstly, I have got the top coat. I am a little bit of a sucker for holo, so I quite like that they've got like holographic stuff on their packaging. And this next one is... Right, this is like an 8-in-1. They call it a nail glue gel. It's basically like a gel that you can use it as a base coat, you can use it as like a builder, you can use it, you can do so many things with it. Then I've got the rhinestone glue. I'm really interested in this. This is like one of the main reasons I said yes to the review, was because I'm a sucker for a rhinestone glue. All right, and this was a gel polish remover. I think I've only ever used one of these, so I'm not going to use everything in the video today, but I'm hoping that I will do something else with things that I don't use in the future. I don't use the rhinestone glue either today, but I will be definitely using that in another video, and I'll explain why in a minute. Oh, and this as well, look at this is so cool. So this is what they call their solid nail, was it glue gel? I can't remember, but it's a bit like, you know, you get that sculpting stuff. I think Madam Glam have one that they call their Mirage gel or something, and it's like hard. It's not hard, but it's sort of like solid, but it doesn't leave there's no tacky layer on it. But I mean, that said, still don't touch it with your naked skin like I do, and it came with this little scoop thing. So this is something as well. Oh, 3-in-1 gel, that's called. Again, you can use that to stick gems on as well. This is the rhinestone. Look, it's got a precision tip and everything. It looks exactly like my Rachel Wilder's, but in different logo. So well interested in that. Right, these are all the tips that they sent me. They said I could choose 5 lots of tips, and I was like, I had to read it properly because I was like, 5? But I've got a really nice selection here. These are the only, what I'm going to call these like the odd ones out. These are the long stilettos. I think they were the long stilettos. I turned them, I feel like I opened up the wrong way around because and look, they were all staticky. They kept sticking to the lid. Like you could just let it go, and it would go zoom and like land on the lid. It was really weird. Well, I mean, it's not, it's, you know, science or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah, I was slightly fascinated by it. Anyway, so these ones I thought were full cover tips, but maybe they are. However, I wouldn't use them for those because they don't have much. Look, they don't have an apex. They're just completely flat on the nail. So I would use these as well-less tips, maybe. I'm going to take these out and show you these at the same time. I was really, really impressed with these ones, all of these other ones. So they obviously, look, they come boxed. I'm going to take them all out, but they come in a box. So the first ones are the long coffins, and you will notice that these are pre-etched on the inside, so you don't have to faff about like etching the inside. They also have, look, a nice apex on them, which is great. All of them have an apex, which is good. These next ones are medium coffins. These ones come on a little stick. You have to like pick them off. But these ones, they're really thin. So like, not, they're nice, but you know, at the end where the tip will sit on the cuticle end of the nail, they were really thin there. Like some of these I've had, not from this particular company, but some I've had in the past, and I would have filed like at the cuticle end to make it a lot thinner so that it sits more flush on the nail. You don't need to do those. I don't think you need to do it with these. I was really pleased. Anyway, look, these ones are the extra short coffin. So I ended up getting like a couple of short packs because I don't have clients and I'm more likely to use these on myself. So I thought, and I prefer more active length nails, so I went with these ones. And again, they are pre-etched, as you can see, they're like matte where the nail bed should be, so you're not going to have to. I was just like sizing them out. Oh, silly me. I was just thinking, oh yeah, that one would fit, that one would fit. So again, these ones come on that little like central stick, and as do these. And these ones are extra short almonds. Oh, these are matte. Well, the other one's matte as well. Yeah, look, this whole thingy is matte. So again, you don't have to. I don't know what it is about almonds. I really like almond shaped nails. They're just like a kind of softer stiletto, aren't they? Is that what you'd call them? A soft stiletto? No, you'd call them an almond because that's what they're called. Oh, I was just showing you here. I would have had to have filed my natural nail because, yeah, it's poking out the sides of those. But anyway, right, look, I'm going to use my Aliana hand today because I've not long removed the hard gel off my own nails. And yeah, so I thought, right, well, I'll use my Aliana hand. Right, I was just trying to show you how thin the cuticle end of this tip is. It's amazing. I'm going to use the 8-in-1 nail glue gel that they sent. So what I'm going to do is, I've got my, I don't know if you see, look, I've got my Melody Susie 2-in-1 lamp on the right there to cure the tips onto the nails. But normally you'd like put your base coat. I'm not going to worry about the base coat or prepping the nails because it's a practice hand. I'm going to put some of the glue on the underside of the, like the tip. And then I'm just going to put no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put a little bit more on the end. And then starting from the cuticle end of the nail, I will push the tip down and you'll see that the gel will move towards the free edge. I don't think I had quite enough because I had to really push down really hard for the gel to get to the top of the nail. But look, once you get to about there, I'm going to like just flash cure it under my Melody Susie 2-in-1 lamp. And then, yeah, like I've popped it in my normal lamp now. It's sort of flash cured. But look, it says base coat, nail glue gel, slip solution, nail strengthener. And there was some other things it does as well. I can't see because my recording box is in the way. So I'm going to show you me doing one more. So I'm just going to cover the nail to where I think that the natural nail is going to go. I put a little bit of the product on the end of the cuticle, get my lamp ready, squidge it down at the cuticle area, and then slowly press it down. And when the gel gets to like the top of the natural nail, I will pop it in the lamp and give it a flash cure. And then once it's like flash cured, I will shove it in my normal LED lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm going to do the same thing on these other two nails. And then what I decided I wanted to do was I wanted to make a set of Peekaboo nails. I've never done these before, and I might have done this the wrong way, though it did work out okay. But there might be another way of doing this. That it, like, you could have used a prism powder instead of a glitter and it might have been finer. But anyway, look, I'm using the 8-in-1 gel glue as a base coat. And I've got some Stardust glitter from Nail Sugar, and I've cured the gel on the nail, and I'm going to burnish into that base coat that is the 8-in-1 nail gel glue, the glitter. And I thought I'd burnish it in because it's going to make sure that it's like nice and flat to the nail, because I don't want like lots of bits poking up. So when I rub it in, I do like rub over the nail quite a lot, and then I will like brush off as much as I possibly can so that I don't like contaminate my gel polish. So look, underneath you're going to get this hollow look, but it's not finished yet. Right, I'm going to use the black gel polish from Madam Glam for this bit. So I'm going to go over the glitter. Oh, I'm a bit gassy, sorry. And I was worried at this point because I thought maybe it's going to like leak between the glitter. Also, I got the gel polish all on the skin. Make sure you don't do that. I'm going to wipe it off with my fingernail, which is even worse. Just anyway, do as I say, not as I do. I won't be laughing when I get a reaction, but there we go. Yeah, so we're going to do all the nails. I've got gloves. I don't know why I just don't wear my gloves. It's stupid. I'm stupid, basically. Make sure you are nice and neat around the cuticle. I've made a right hash here. But we're going to go in to the third one. This video is quite long as well. I was editing it and I was like, oh my gosh, is that long? I didn't think it was that long, but it is. But then I suppose I did show you all their stuff at the beginning. Also, by the way, I will link the items. I can't remember if it comes as a set or if they're individual. I'm not sure, but I will put a link to wherever you can buy their stuff from down in the description box. Also, you want 2 coats of black. Right, excuse that I've pulled the nails out of their fingers. I do that when I come to top coat so that I don't get the top coat on the hand, though obviously you can't do that on a real client. If you're a beginner and you want a practice hand, I would recommend the Flexi hand for a beginner. It's about 1/3 of the price of an Alliana hand. Maybe, yeah, it's probably about 1/3 of the price of an Alliana hand. Maybe half the price if you get a half hand. But yeah, it's just a lot easier to work on. The Alliana hand is good if you're like if you want to like show off your, like it's good for, what am I trying to say? Like for Instagram and stuff, for showing off nails that you want to make look obviously like lifelike, because it is like a lifelike hand, but with everything you get what you pay for. Right, these were sent to me by a company called, I want to say K&A brushes. Oh my gosh, my brain is not functioning. Look, they sent me some detailer brushes. I've got an 11mm, a 15mm and a 25mm, and I thought I'd give this one a go. So I'm, as you know, I'm like used to my detailer brush, but my detailer brush isn't quite the same as this. These ones is a wooden handle, I believe. The bristles are longer on these than what I'm used to, and there is slightly more bristles in these. I feel like the detailer brush that Nail Sugar and I collabed with is a bit finer, but that's not a bad thing. That's just how they're different. So this is the 25mm one. So if you have a client with that likes extra long nails that you want to do like stripes on, these kind of brushes would be ideal. I was just showing you the length compared to my nail there. I'm not being a weirdo, I'm brushing my finger with the bristles. That's a bit weird, Nats. But yeah, I'm going to use the shorter one of the 3, which is the 11mm one. They do also do like, they can customize brushes as well. And the thing that I like about these brushes are that although these are different to mine, they are lighter as well, obviously, because mine's made of metal. But the bristly end, the head end of the brush is pretty much like identical in like where the bristles go in that. Do you know what I mean? What am I trying to say? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to use the short one to create some animal print stripes, like zebra stripes on the nails. And I'm using my Madam Glam, my brain's gone, what is it, gel paints, my Madam Glam gel paints, but we're using the more neon-y ones that they brought out because it's supposed to be summer. Actually, it's a little bit more sunny today. I've not cured that nail yet. I'm going to go on to the next nail. I'm going to work a little bit further down the nail, but not too far down the nail. I'm not going to put the stripes coming off the cuticle end like I have that first nail. Well, what's going to happen is I'm going to, like, the animal stripes are going to kind of like come down to a point on do you know what I'm trying to say? Like 2 nails are going to come down to the middle, and then the other 2 nails are going to come down to the middle in the other direction. I don't know if that makes sense. But this time I'm using the yellow. I didn't use all 6 of the colours. I got all 6 out, and I had planned on using all 6, but I thought I'd try and keep it quite simple, and we'll just use like 1 colour per nail, which meant I only ended up using 4 colours. But I'm going to sprinkle them with acrylic powder. If you don't have acrylic powder, you could use like a clear dip powder, but you don't want to use anything that's got colour in it, because obviously your gel is coloured, and we're only using the clear to make it look embossed. So you want to let the gel soak up the acrylic powder, and then you can pop it in the lamp for a 60-second cure. When it's done, brush off the excess acrylic powder, and you're left with like a matte embossed look. Yeah, so I'm going to do the same on these 2 nails, but I am going to speed it up, and then once I have finished, again I will cure with the acrylic powder and cure. Okay, so again, just brush off the excess. I did give the hand a wash because I had so much acrylic powder all over it. But this is it almost finished. Look, I'm going to show you the back, and look, you can see, oh, I love it. So I'm just going to show you the front. That's the front, and then underneath you get the hollow glitter, which I really quite like. But there we go. That is them finished. I hope you like them. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free. God bless, love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye.